Hey everybody, this is Melina from scrapbookingwithme.com and Me Crafty Scrapper here on YouTube and Instagram and over on Facebook at Me Crafty Scrapper Creates. And I wanted to do a brand new updated intro video here on my channel. I did an intro video many years ago. And I was behind the wheel of my vehicle on my way to yet another sporting event for one of the children. I think it was Bethany. And I just poured out my heart and let y'all know what to expect here on my channel. And I thought, you know what? I need to make a new one where I'm in my zone. This is where I am when I make my videos. And y'all always see me just hands most of the time, but I will show you a recent picture of me. Here I am. That's me. I'm Melina. I come from a family in Alabama. That's where I live. I was born here and where I still live. My mother is Miss E at Scrapbooking with Me Crafts here on YouTube, and I will link her channel in the description box below. Man, I did not do that well, did I? My dad was a pastor for over 40 some odd years. I come from a long line of a beautiful Christian heritage. And Daddy actually passed last September, and that made me, I already know how precious life is, but that made me reevaluate a few things in life. And I've learned to say no to a lot of things and a lot of people since September 19th of 2022. And I know that a lot of you have some of those same things, stories, events, experiences in your life, and you could probably write a book. But that is one of my hardest thing, or the hardest thing I've ever had to work through and still work through in my adult life. I don't have any of my grandparents here anymore. Both mom and dad are the babies of 8 children, respectively. And so I didn't get to have as much time with my grandparents as a lot of people do. But I was expecting to have my daddy for longer than 67 years. And that's how old he was. I'm 47 now. And I hope that and pray that I have more than 20 years. Because if you look at my life, and I'm 47 and Daddy was 67, I may only have 20 more years. Who knows? The Lord might take me tomorrow. But when you have a death that close in your life, a constant person that was there all the time, you could rely on my daddy for everything. And then all of a sudden that presence is gone. You start reevaluating your own life. So, since September 19th, 2022, life has been a lot different. Now, I shared that chapter of my introduction to lead into my present chapter. I am the wife of a minister for 25 years now, and we have 2 beautiful earthly children and 1 child that has already gone on to be with the Lord. And now that child is with not only the Lord, but lots of our other family members. Brandon is my husband. Aaron is our oldest, who will be 23 shortly, and Bethany is our youngest, and she will be 19 shortly. So we are in that stage of almost being empty nesters, but there's a fun fact for you. If you've never been here and you don't know my backstory, you don't know my family history, you don't know what goes on in my house every day, of course, because you don't live here. But our son, Aaron, is also autistic and has an expressive receptive language disorder. He was diagnosed when he was 6.5 years old. We were told at 6.5 years old, put him in a group home, because at 6.5, he's operating at an 18-month-old level. And from our experience and the knowledge that we do have of autism, now you have to remember this was many, 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 many years ago. The research has come a long way since then. But they said he will only regress, he will never speak, he will be nonverbal, and this is the best you're going to get from Aaron. He was 6.5, y'all, and not potty trained. He couldn't feed himself. He didn't know what danger was. He, would trust anyone. Didn't like touch. Didn't like getting his hair cut. So many sensory issues. And it was very, very rough for many, many years. And I'm not saying that nowadays it's a bed of roses, because Aaron still has his struggles. Aaron still has autism. But he has been miraculously and totally transformed, like delivered. I was at a loss for words there for a second. He has been delivered. And he speaks, he sings. I don't know that there's anything this child cannot do, except maybe drive a car, because he doesn't have his driver's license. But he still does struggle with autism. Autism will not leave him unless the Lord sees fit. And he still has issues with language. But the thing is, Aaron, on the outside, by everybody else's standards, looks normal. So there's another struggle. Let me just pause and say, even if you see a child who is misbehaving in your eyes in public, don't assume that that child's just being a brat, because there could be a lot of underlying issues, okay? And believe me, I know, because I speak from experience, we dealt with that for many, many, many years. Family was what we had. And then some extended family still didn't understand, and to this day still don't come around us. So we've been dealt a hand for quite a few years, but hasn't everybody? Bethany is in college now. She was the salutatorian of her class and got a full ride scholarship, and we're very proud of her. And she's very busy in cosmetology school and very excited about what is in her future. We travel also as a family gospel group. And here's a few pictures of us there. My sister, Alicia, who is also a part of the shop at scrapbookingwithme.com. She also sings with us. Here's one of us without Aaron in there. And then let's see, what else? We travel all over the country singing. And when Aaron was first diagnosed with autism and his language disorder, we were determined to share with others. You're not alone, for one, and there is hope. And that's what we do. We travel the world, we sing, and we share Aaron's testimony of grace and miraculous healing and a loosened tongue, and the fact that he can sing and he can talk and he can understand you and he doesn't need to be in a group home. And, you know, sometimes the doctors are not always right. I love our medical professionals, all doctors, nurses, LPNs, assistants of all kinds. But sometimes they're not always right, and you got to trust a higher power. So that gives you a little backstory of who I am and who my family is. And here on my channel, you will see lots and lots and lots of paper crafting. And I hope inspirational paper crafting. You'll see journal making, scrapbooking. You will see organizational things. That's what I'm doing today. I'm trying to organize a few of my laces and trims and things like that. We have these little bobbins of all kind of various sizes in our shop at scrapbookingwithme.com. I introduce every video with, hey everybody, this is Melina. M-E-L-I-N-A. That's how you spell my name. And I am a co-owner, and I work at the shop that Mom and I own and operate, scrapbookingwithme.com. And most of the time, that's where I get all of my items for making things here on my channel. Anything else that didn't come from our shop, I will mention that in videos. Most everything that I do talk about, I try my best to link in the description box below. So if you have questions, check that description box before you make a comment, because probably I've covered it and it's down there for you. So you just have to click more or click the three little dots and it expands, and I've got all kinds of links down there to help you out. Let me see, what else? I also love to crochet and read. I love reading books. I love quiet time. People say that I'm an extrovert because of our ministry. And I do talk on stage and sing, and I sing in front of, we've sang in front of 5,000 people before, and we've sang in front of 5 people before. And I still get nervous every time I get up on the stage, every time I get in front of people. This is a little easier just because I'm not face to face with the camera, and I've had people before say, oh, I would love for you to, you know, have your camera facing you instead of just your hands. And I wouldn't though. That would mean I would have to put on makeup every single day of my life to make videos. And I already do that enough with our ministry. So, nah, I wouldn't want to do that. Oh, man, let's see, what else can I tell you about us? If you have any questions, you can always leave comments below, and I'll try my best to answer those too. But I am 100% into and will always follow my faith, and that faith will be shown on this channel. So if my faith offends you, I would just say this is probably not the channel for you, because as I said in a post not too long ago on social media, for me to deny my faith is to deny God, and I will not ever do that. So that's my faith, and I have a right to believe it, and I will continue to believe it. And there's not a person on earth that's going to get me to denounce that. So if you don't like my faith here on my channel, then it's probably not the channel for you. We also have a, getting from one kind of dark subject there, as far as me telling you, you're not going to sway me, to get into something that kind of looks like a dog bone, and that's our little bitty dog, Lila Rose. She's 3 pounds. She's a Yorkie, full-blooded Yorkie, and she's tiny, tiny, tiny. 3 pounds is as much as she'll ever, that's as big as she'll ever get. And she is a joy to us, and we love her bunches. She's actually Bethany's dog, but all of us take care of her. Like I said, we do live in Alabama, North Alabama, as a matter of fact, and we love it here. People have told me before, oh, y'all have like the hottest summers ever, and you have tornadoes like 3 and 5 times a year come through, and I'm like, it's just normal for us. We love it here. It's easy living. Cost of living is not too bad here, and I can handle the heat because I'm usually in the studio working. Let's see here. I have recently lost a little over 30 pounds. I'm trying my best. That's another thing. I have kind of reinvented myself as far as you got to take a little bit better care of yourself since Daddy's passing. That's opened my eyes to that a little bit more. So a lot less junk food and a lot more movement, lots and lots and lots of water. That's pretty much the secrets to it all. There's really no secret to losing weight. Y'all know that. Move more, eat less. That's kind of it. Let's see. Anything else? I subscribe to a couple of kits, and that is from CocoDaisy.com. They don't pay me. I'm not affiliated with them. I just buy them because I love them. Let's see. We have kits at ScrapbookingWithMe.com every month. It's called the E-Club Kit, and we have all kinds of good stuff in that. And I can say that because I order it. I pick it all out each month, and we have a lot of fun with that. Each month I will make something with that kit and give you ideas. So if you're interested in signing up for the E-Club kits, I will leave a link for that below too. What questions do y'all have? Oh man, I was organizing this, and I really didn't have an idea for a paper crafting project today, and thought you really need to get this stuff organized. You don't need to make something else to lay on your desk, because you really need to organize in here. And I thought, you know what? I haven't done an intro to myself and my family and what to expect here on my channel in a very, very, very long time. So I need to do that. With my paper crafting, I try to keep it as simple as possible. I don't do a lot of expert or even intermediate kind of projects here. I like to keep it simple. So if that's something that you long for, is some easy paper projects, yeah, and paper crafting things, then I'm the channel for you. There are lots and lots and lots of newcomers to paper crafting, especially junk journaling. So I've had quite a few new subscribers here lately, and that's another reason why I wanted to do a new intro, a reintroduction to myself. Let us see what else. Yes, I do love to sing. I love my quiet time. I love being home. So that kind of contradicts us traveling all over the place all the time. And the month of June is very, very busy. It's a lot busier than some of the other months. March was very busy. July will not be as busy, so I'll get to catch my breath a little bit more and get caught up on some of my shows and some books and things like that. I'm a big, we like watching some reality shows as long as they don't get too raunchy. And we like watching mystery shows. That's also what I like to read a lot, is mysteries. We just love our quiet time. Now, Brandon does not let the grass grow under his feet too often. He is constantly going and doing and things like that. So he's more outgoing as far as that goes. As far as talking, though, I'm in the relationship. I'll talk anybody's ears off. Him, not so much. But I have to say, since his mother passed 2 years ago, he has found his voice a little bit more since then. You know, it's just crazy what happens, the things that happen, and how your life changes when prominent people in your life pass away. And yeah, he found his voice a little bit more since her passing. Anything else that I want to cover? We like to have fun here. I have told people before, if you don't like to have fun and you just want to gripe and complain in the comments, you'll just be gone, because, you know, YouTube has this wonderful little thing where I can ban you and you'll never see my channel again. Even any future accounts that you make, YouTube hides you from me. It can recognize. So that's a wonderful thing, and I make sure to tell everybody that. There's no drama here, there's no backbiting, and there's no acting like you know everything, because if you get snotty here, you're just gone. And that's how I like it. We got to be nice, we got to be friendly, and I've had people tell me before, but you're a Christian, you're supposed to just turn the other cheek and let people do whatever. I'm not going to be a doormat. I've never been meek or mild in my life. That is something that I have prayed for. I've asked the Lord to help me with. And maybe it's just my flesh getting in the way, but I'm not a doormat. And I'm going to tell you like it is, and that's just how I was brought up. I'll tell you like it is. And so anyways, if you like no nonsense, get to the point, let's get stuff done, and we're all nice about it. This is the channel for you, y'all. But no, I love y'all. I love that you keep coming back over and over and over to my channel. I love that you appreciate the time that I put into my scrapbooking and my junk journal making and my videos, because just because we get, us YouTubers get in front of a camera and make a video and post it, that didn't take 5 minutes. You know, you have to edit, you have to actually make the video, you have to, if you want to put music to it, you have to do that. You have to try to edit out all your uhs or where you've messed up and all that stuff, which here lately, the older I get, the more I'm like, psh, y'all know this is real life. This is not a movie set. I don't have a crew or employees that edit my videos and do all this other stuff for me. It's me. I'm it. That's what you get when you come here to me, Crafty Scrapper, here on YouTube. Anyway, I just wanted to give you all a little bit of an introduction. And if you have any questions, or if I didn't cover something, because of course I didn't make a script whenever I went to make this video. I just started talking and showing y'all what I was doing. If you have any questions or something that you think I should have covered and didn't cover here, just leave me a comment below and I'll try my best to answer it. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video where I'm actually making something. I promise I will do that. Love y'all, and I thank you so much for being here. God bless. Bye, y'all.